Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Naruto Chapter 630 review. That is 6, that is 3, that is 0. This week's chapter Naruto. Well, first of all, when I say 0, I mean, 0, alright? 0. Now, listen, man. This week's chapter Naruto, alright? Yeah. Well, first of all, let me get all the good shit out of the way, alright? And the good shit being two things. There was actually two things in this week's chapter Naruto that I liked a lot, alright? The first one being the plan that Shikamaru established very quickly. Very quickly. He established a plan very quickly where he had Ino inform, using her abilities, inform he informed the Earth guy, where he asked to teach him the seal to perform the Earth Wall, the Doton Wall, so they could teach it to the other shinobi members of the Shinobi Alliance, so they could create a line of walls to slow down the velocity of the Bijudama that was being fired by the Jubi. And at the same time, he also talked to Killer B, and how Killer B was to try and deflect the Bijudama into the sky by any means necessary, either using his own body in Tail Beast form or by using other Bijudama, which he tried but I think failed. And the way Shikamaru established that was actually very nice, and actually seeing them go through it. I mean, normally I'm not a fan of the whole entire, like Shinobi Alliance, yay, let's do it together, yay, but it was actually nice the way Shikamaru established that. And then how Ino, using her ability, was able to communicate the teachings of this dojutsu to every person in the Shinobi Alliance. And then they all make the actual wall, like they all make the actual earth walls to slow down the trajectory of the Bijudama. So that was nice. That was very nice. So Shikamaru, I mean, in my opinion, he's one of the best, if not the best, amongst the Rookie 9. And again, and then Ino she's moving up. Like it's shocking. I'm like, like, damn! Like, do you remember back in the day when there was the whole entire rivalry between Ino and Sakura? I mean, like, back in the day when Naruto was, like, first airing on Toonami and shit, you were thinking, okay, well, Sakura and Ino, they're equals, but Sakura has the leverage because she's like the main character. Well, she's the main character, while Ino's a supporting character. And then after the flashback, you see that Sakura spent time training with Tsunade, so, like, you truly believe that, like, Sakura is like over Ino when it comes from an overall retrospect aspect, but in actuality it's like not the case, because this one arc has Put Ino above Sakura. It's very easy. Look, Ino above Sakura. Fuck you. I mean Ino is actually above Hinata in my personal opinion. Yeah. Because listen, what does Hinata do? Nothing. I mean, oh, Naruto, shoulder, yeah. It's like, who cares? What the fuck? Who cares? No. Ino was actually she took control of Obito and deflected Bijudama by doing that. Ino has stepped her game up. This arc has been monumental for this character, Ino. So that's good. That was good. And seeing her do, like, during the Fourth Ninja War, we saw her father. I forgot his name. I don't care. He's dead. Fuck it. I hope he's dead. We saw her. We saw him communicate with all of the shinobi. We saw him communicate with all of the people of the Shinobi Alliance. Telling them, because when he was saying the whole entire speech about Naruto and Killer B and how they're fighting against the other tail beasts and so on and so forth. Like, that was that one part where we see all of the shinobi like running towards that location, and it took them a fucking long ass time to get there. Well, he was bleeding from the nose and shit. He was clearly struggling. But Ino does it the same thing. And granted, there are less shinobi, but she does the same thing. And in a much more, first of all, in a much more clutch. Not clutch. I guess the term is in a much more strenuous situation, where the freaking the Jubi is already mid-firing this massive ball. And she's able to do that and communicate with all these people and actually teach them the seal for the dojutsu, for the for the Earth style to make the Doton wall. So again, props to Ino. A lot of props to Ino. All right, shockingly enough, I don't give a lot of girl characters in Naruto a lot of props, but she deserves it. She does. She does. So that was the first good thing about this week's chapter of Naruto. The second good thing is actually the ending. Now, normally I'll say it's corny as fuck. And yeah, Naruto is a corny motherfucker. He's corny. He's lame. The heart of fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Alright, fuck him. He's corny and shit. But the way Namikaze Minato warped in there, like, am I late? And then you have Naruto just chilling, like, no, you're right on time, pops. You're right on time. I'm like, okay, you know what? Alright, okay, you know. My dick kind of twitch a little bit. I'm like, alright, okay, alright, you know. Like, I was like this, and also I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, okay, alright, fine. You know, I was flaccid, and then I was no longer flaccid. So it was like, okay, alright. It was a good scene. Alright? Surprising enough. I mean, because it's Naruto, and you're like, but, you know, I'll take it. So it was a good scene. And you know how he warped away the Bijudama? That was good. So that was good. Now, of course, where there is light, there is darkness. Where there is good, there is bad. And there's a shit ton of bad in this week's chapter of Naruto. So those are the two good things about this week's chapter of Naruto. When it comes to the bad, holy shit. I mean, first of all, when it comes, listen, I don't get. I do not care about Obito and Kakashi. I am sick and tired of the bull. It's like, oh, this speech that these two, and like there was no fighting between these two. All right, it was them just talking about filling the void in my heart. Like, get the fuck out of here. The void. I gotta feel it, man. Like, come on. It's like we have Obito's point of view, where it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna fill this void in my heart of hearts with a genjutsu, with a fake Rin, yay! It's stupid. And then we have Kakashi's point of view, where it's like, I'm gonna fill this void in my heart of hearts with my friends, Madaluji! Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Oh my god, it's like, I don't, come on, man. Like seriously, man. It's like at this point, if he were to raise his hands like fucking this and just go Madoshi, I would not be the least surprised. I'll be like, yeah, I saw this coming. Yeah, like, get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't care. It's stupid. The whole entire alternate reality scene was stupid. I'm just done. I don't care. I don't care about Kakashi. I don't care about Obito. Obito is the worst villain in the series, period, bar none. He's shit. He's terrible. And Kishimoto, he keeps on having large amounts of chapters and panels dedicated to solely exposition about characters, and not exposition in a good way. Reiterations of exposition between these two motherfuckers. And of course, throw Naruto in the mix. I don't care. He's obviously gonna turn good. We all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna turn good, be like, oh my god, maybe, like, I bet you, when, like, at some point, like, Kakashi's gonna wind up hugging Obito, Obito's gonna be like, no, like, I know, no, fuck it, stupid, dumb. Now, that was terrible. It was all terrible. The next part, I can't believe it. Like, we have seen multiple speeches in this war so far, and we get a Sakura speech. Holy shit! I hate Sakura, and the fact that she had a speech. Like, I believe that Kishimoto is deliberately throwing in all these character speeches just so he can extend the series to, like, You know, like just so he can stretch it out as much as he can. Because, I mean, a Sakura speech. Like, fuck the bitch. Move on. Nah, that was stupid. Bad. And the last bad thing, what is, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, first of all, the Juby, and yeah, obviously Juby shit. Juby opens his mouth, and I'm thinking, okay, so he's gonna do obviously something. And he pulls out like a fucking inverted Ivy sword. Like, yeah! And there's a flower coming out of his fucking mouth and shit. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so here we go. Like, you know, like here comes some crazy shit. You know, here comes some crazy ass shit. Some unique shit. And he has a flower come out of his mouth. He's like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, so I'm expecting like some kind of, you know, because like the Chubi was saying something about like, well, not the Chubi, whoa, the Chubi. The QB was saying something about how the Juby was performing some kind of jutsu. And like we saw him go like this. So I'm like, okay, well, here we go, here we go, here we go. So he goes like this for the sole purpose of opening his mouth and making this big ass flower come out of his fucking goddamn gut. So I'm like, okay, fine, so here we go. And all it winds up doing is another Bijudama. It's like, come on. Ay, ay, ay. Another Bijudama. Another one. Like, can he stop firing these things? Like, come on. Like, where is the causality manipulation? Where is the space-time manipulation? Fuck. Where's the nature control? He powers up one time, tornadoes, lightning. Can you do other shit? Toothpicks, like, come on, no. Like, literally, all he's done so far is toothpicks, powered up with tornadoes and lightning, which didn't do anything at all, literally, and Bijudama. He's done 3 types of Bijudamas. He's done the wave one, he's done the shell one, and then he has like this big, massive one. But they're Bijudama nonetheless. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how powerful your DC is. Your DC alone doesn't make you a god. Unless you can destroy, like, all the, like, unless you're, like, omniversal or some shit like that. And even then, you gotta have some more shit. Come on. Juby's pissing me off, man. It's like, come on. So the question now is, where the fuck are the other Kages? Like, me, so that's the good, that's the bad. The question now is, where the fuck are the other Kages? Where the fuck is where the fuck is Hashirama Senju? Where's Tobirama Senju? Where's Ryuzen? Where are they? I don't know where they are. But all I can say now is the Kages are here. Now, at some point, the other Kages that got their asses beat by Madara, you know, Raikage, Gaara, at some point they're going to come into the picture too, because they're being healed by a Tsunade, which I think is terrible or whatever. And so we may see like a Kage, you know, like we may see like a Kage faction just face up against the Juby and Madara. Hey, listen, I don't care. We've seen the power of Hashirama of old, alright? We saw Guanyin Bodhisattva. We saw that shit. Madara is now more powerful now than we was then by leaps and bounds. He's pulling out Hashirama wood shit. His perfect Susanoo that actually has like the wood and like the mask and shit, that thing is ridiculous. That thing is ridiculous. And the Juby, I mean, listen, man, the Juby, I mean, apparently, it appears that the Juby is still on like Madara's side, which is kind of weird. It's like, are you? Or are you not? I mean, Madara's right next to him, and he doesn't give a fuck about Madara at all. He's like, whatever, I'm gonna focus on these pieces of shit. And there's one thing about this chapter that I thought was weird. Madara said that the Juby was gonna go all out because he saw the bijous inside Naruto. I'm like, is that a plural with an S? Bijous? I mean, I understand that in the last chapter he saw the images of all the tailed beasts around Naruto, but I'm like, wait a second. But Juby, they're all inside you. What's going on? I mean, I can understand the whole entire Sage 6 Packs thing, yeah. But the other bijous? And Madara says, yeah, he must have seen it. So does that mean that Madara knows about Naruto having like the soul inside of the of the soul of the sage inside of him? Like, does Naruto know that, or like? I mean, maybe he means in the sense that he sees the QB and he's panicking. But I'm like, but wait a second. When he first appeared, Naruto was in Fox mode. He was in Full Tail Beast mode, as was Killer Bee. So he should know that he should know that he's incomplete because he lacks 2 other tail beasts. He should know. It's very weird. It's very weird. The chapter rating overall. Listen, man, we have 2. Listen, first of all, the first part with Ino, I actually give it a great. Surprising enough, I'll give it a great. And the end was also great. Obito, bad. That's bad. A great and a bad. Bring it down to an okay. Sakura speech. Bad. Great. That's another okay. And then we have the freaking... Listen. The chapter overall, subpar plus. Because, listen, the Biju's pissing me off. I mean, the Jubi's pissing me off the high up. So even though there's good parts about this chapter that I like a lot, there's also bad parts. Really bad parts. Okay? Really bad. And the Jubi ain't helping. He ain't helping. So overall chapter rating is like subpar. Plus. Yeah. Because I'm not a fan of no. Fuck the speeches. Listen, Naruto. Listen, the whole entire thing at the end with Shikamaru and the planning, and then Naruto and his father. That was at the end of the chapter. But a majority of the chapter was still the dialogue and the exposition between these 2 fuckers, the Sakura speech, and the Biju just not the Biju, the Jubi just doing dumb shit as usual. So yeah, subpar plus. I don't care. Fuck it. I'm done. King of Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace, and have a nice day. This is the last arc of the goddamn series. And I've said before and I say it again. My expectations for this arc were high as fuck. It's the last arc. And Kishimoto so far has not really delivered. He's kind of delivered on some occasions. With some good things here and there. But overall, he's failed to deliver. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, even though there's people, I'm pretty sure that there are other viewers just having orgasms over Miyato. Ooh! I can understand that. But hey, I was flaccid, and I was no longer. However, the chapter is still not okay. Because Obito, Kakashi, Sakura, Jubi, bullshit. Peace. Have a nice day.